everyone, welcome back to another episode of Starseed. I'm your host Cynthia. Today we're going to talk about everything you wanted to know about artificial intelligence generated content. In short, it's AIGC. Well, you might ask, what is AIGC? I bet you must have heard about the word ChatGPT recently. It's literally everywhere online on the internet, and everyone is talking about how this has become the biggest rival of Google, and also actually there's a lot of people using ChatGPT to make some money and then help them with their business right now. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So what is AIGC? AIGC is short for Artificial Intelligence Generated Content. It's a form of artificial intelligence technology that uses algorithm to generate content efficiently. It's being used in many fields right now, like customer service, marketing, but more so today, of course, we're going to talk about how this is being used in the creator economy and how it is related to you as a viewer right now, as a creator in the future of the internet and future of the creator economy. So there are many types of AIGC. Like ChatGPT is the one that's creating text format. And then there's also DALL-E, you might heard about creating image-based artificial intelligence generated content. You can just put in some prompt and it will generate like a beautiful image for you based on the prompt you put in, whatever genre, whatever style you want it to be, right? And then also there are audio generated content, there's also video, and also 3D assets, right? The field of content is unlimited for artificial intelligence generated content. It's just these different tools are either in developing or is more mature, like ChatGPT, you can use it right away. So as a creator, how this is going to benefit you, and then why you should learn to use these artificial intelligence generated tools to help you with your career as a creator. Well, first of all, it drastically reduces the cost, right? When you're hiring a human force to help you with your content production, often it's very costly, and then you have to have a lot of back and forth communication. But with AI tooling, the cost is a fraction of the service, right? You can literally kind of hire a whole team of the content production team with just a tool and then yourself, right? And then the second of all, drastically reduce the time and then increasing the efficiency of your content production. With only human manual efforts, a lot of time the content production process is very tedious, it's very slow. But with the help of AI, a lot of these mundane tasks can be done and processed in a matter of seconds or minutes. So you can reduce all this time and then increasing the efficiency of your content production so you can create more content to share with the world. And lastly, of course, as an independent creator out there, you might have to deal with a lot of mundane tasks day to day at hand. You have to probably process a lot of the Word document yourself. You probably have to do a lot of the repetitive tasks that is not really contributing to any creativity or like thoughts you wanted to share with the world. But you can hand over these mundane tasks to AI, and then so you can save yourself the time to do what's truly important for you, the business aspect, the relationship building, and the creativity part of your creation. And with Starseed, of course, we're going to talk about how AIGC is gonna tie up back with the Web3 and how the combination of Web3 and AIGC can truly bring the true creator economy into the next era, next genre, right? So Web3 is the next generation of internet. It's promised users to revolutionize the way people create content and also distribute content. So as a creator in Web2, you don't actually own all the content you're creating. These contents are owned by the distribution platform you choose to distribute your content on. Most importantly, you don't own the data that's been generated through this content, which is the most valuable part, right? Web3 gives creator back their ownership of their data, of their content, so they have more authority, they have more like revenue, and they can monetize their content in different ways other than right now you can only maybe take advertisement or do brand partnerships, right? With Web3, you can monetize your content through micropayment, through NFT, all these kind of stuff. But combining with AIGC, the beautiful thing is it drastically reduces the time and cost for creator to create their content. So they don't have to hire a whole production team. They can create a lot of great content just by their pure imagination and with the help of AI, of course, right? And with Web3, you can monetize your content in ways that's impossible before. So these two things combined together, I imagine it will help a lot of the independent creators to merge, to come about, because you can actually now really make a living by becoming an independent creator, right? That's why like the combination of AIGC and Web3 is a beautiful, perfect combination for the creator economy, and it will help more and more people to tap into their creative potential and become an independent creator from there. Well, since we are diving into the topic of artificial intelligence, let us talk about some technical terms. Well, the first thing you wanted to know about is natural language processing. So natural language processing is a form of artificial intelligence technology that uses algorithms to analyze human languages. ChatGPT uses heavily of the natural language processing as it helps people to communicate with these computers, not just with code, right? You can actually talk with the computer in a human language format. So it will use as text summarization, it will use sentiment analysis, it can refer back to the topic you talked about before. It used to be not possible without the natural language processing. So, and then the second thing I would like to talk about is image recognition. So image recognition is a form of algorithm that actually, that help identify and classify the images, the computer process and scene, right? So this helps with image classification, helps with facial traction, right? And it also helps with object detection. So it will be heavily used in the field of, well, I would say like Web3, but actually a lot of things about AR, VR, a lot of things about even when you are trying to create your avatar down the line in the future, how you're going to control your avatar is all through the artificial intelligence image recognition. So the computer will recognize your movement and then change that back into the avatar's movement, so you can become like your avatar in the metaverse, in the 3D world. So in summary, AIGC is a form of artificial intelligence technology that's been currently used in many different fields like customer service, marketing, but most importantly for creators in their content production process to help them drastically reduce the cost and then increase their efficiency. And combining with the Web3 technology, it can help independent creators to create professional level, or like it can help independent creators to create professional level, like studio level content, and then to be able to make a living, right? We can imagine in the future, artificial intelligence generated content technology will become more and more mature, and it will become a real helper, not just a tool for the creators. It could become your day-to-day helper that you ask, collaborate with. So I would imagine the future of creation is really more about how human and computer, human and the AI can merge together to use its best ability to create masterpiece that wasn't possible before with just human. That wasn't possible before with just human manual input. And then down to the line, right now, like text with ChatGPT is more mature, and then the image with like DALL-E is maturing as well. But we can see that there's 3D object AIGC coming out, there's video-based AIGC coming out. We can imagine in the future of the metaverse, most of these content in this so-called metaverse or 3D world are actually going to be artificial intelligence generated content, but it will be a collaboration between the human imagination and the AI's capabilities to really help us deliver the future of a multiverse, multi-dimensional existence for the human consciousness, and thus really truly help us to migrate from a 3-dimensional reality to a multiverse 5-dimensional reality. Well, I hope this episode is helpful for you in terms of understanding AIGC and how its relation with Web3 and how that's going to help us towards the future of a 5-dimensional metaverse. And then as always, leave me in the comments below if you have any questions, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode.